Hey, welcome back. This is Rick Garza here with episode 55 of The Character and the Habits and the Life of a Professional Sales Athlete. You know, in any game of life or in the game of athletics, everything takes time. And one of those character traits that allow us to leverage time is a difficult one to accept, and that's called patience. Because you see, patience is accepting a difficult situation without giving a deadline to remove it. You know, many times we want to just go through the drive-through of life and order what we want and value size it and then move on down the road. But in the world of professional athletics or in professional sales athletics, everything takes time. You have to go through a process. You have to go through efforts and disciplines and habits and coaching and activities and developing the skills, all of these things that for many of us may be underneath the surface and we don't even seem to think it's working. The results may not be there the way we want them or the way our leadership wants them. The accolades or the recognition or the rewards of what we're looking for may still be under the ground. But I can tell you, if you're not doing all of those things that it takes to nurture your abilities while you're underground and while you're developing, it'll never happen. Best example is the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant a Chinese bamboo, you place it in the ground and then you water it for 5 years. Now, what's going on during those 5 years? Well, if you're doing it right, you're watering it, you're placing fertilizer, you're pulling the weeds, you're making sure the soil is moist and pliable for that Chinese bamboo tree to eventually grow. Because you see, when you get to year 5, if you've done all these things that are underneath the ground that no one else sees, starting after 5 years, the bamboo tree will grow up to 80 feet in 6 weeks. Imagine that. 5 years of nurturing, of pulling the weeds, of fertilizing, of watering, and making sure nothing disturbed it. And then after that, those 5 years of efforts pay off. The patience pays off, and it grows 80 feet within that 6-week period. So where are you, or where am I in this process of patience? Are we in a difficult situation? And if we are we patiently waiting? Now, patiently waiting does not mean you just sit back and wait. What it means is you take the principles that have been demonstrated in many business books and probably the most important book, which is the Bible. And it talks about asking. It says, ask and you shall receive, seek and you will find, knock and the doors will be open. And if you take the letter ask, it's perfectly all right to ask because that's what God wants us to do, ask for what we want. But it requires you to ask, and while you're asking, you continue to seek. You continue to look for that answer, that solution, that final result, and you keep on knocking. You knock on those doors, you knock on those opportunities, you knock at the advice of your leadership and of your peers and of your clients, but the whole time you are patiently waiting. And at the right time and at the right place, you are going to see amazing results. And that's why it's so important, as I talked about the other day, is to stay on that canvas of life. Those brushstrokes that are being placed upon your life are eventually going to bloom, but you need to be patient. So while you're being patient, be sure to be that professional sales athlete. Keep on asking, keep on seeking, and keep on knocking on those doors of opportunity and serve your prospects, serve your leadership, and be the best professional sales athlete you can be, and watch what happens. Look forward to seeing you grow and looking forward to seeing myself grow as well. May this be the first day, and it will be the first day of the rest of your life, but let it be a great one. Take care. Bye-bye.